What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Thompson Twins. Shout out to Han Solo, who shared the 3 albums we've gone through so far, though I did want to mention, after we go through the B-side tune on this single from the Here's the Future Days album, Lay Your Hands on Me, and then the Nothing in Common 12-inch that I have here, which has not only the 7-inch single, but also the 7-inch remix, the street mix, vocal and instrumental, and the club mix of Nothing in Common, as well as an extended remix of Revolution. After that, I believe I will have exhausted the Thompson Twins I currently have access to. So a couple people, have continued to ask about further Thompson Twins reactions. I'll go through everything I have here. But yeah, unless more material is made available to me, that would be, at least the temporary suspension of the TT deep dive. So again, if anyone has more material or would like to see this go longer and you can help make that happen, let me know. In the meantime, we'll go through both of these. So the B-side tune on the Lay Your Hands on Me single, which is from '85, like with the album Here's the Future Days, is the Lewis Carroll, which makes it sound like a dance, Adventures in Wonderland, which, if you're aware of the author Lewis Carroll, then you'll know the relevance, but I do like the phrasing of the title, the Lewis Carroll. So yeah, we'll see what this is all about. This is the Lewis Carroll it's a B-side from the Lay Your Hands on Me single from Thompson Twins, 1985. Track where the multifaceted, eccentric percussion of Thompson Twins is drawn to the fore. It's like a machine, like steam being released, like steel drum. It's, I feel like that was very much a psychedelic Wonderland, but perhaps not the same one that Alice was in. And yeah, I figured after about 30 seconds, okay, this is going to be an instrumental, but they really went for it in terms of the abstract artistry. I feel like that was, Thompson Twins doing their best Japan impression. It felt like it was really that abstract and, sort of idiosyncratic. But it's interesting, like, sometimes tunes like that can feel almost like arrhythmic because there's so much stuff going on, and indeed there were like a million different layers to this, especially in the percussion, all the different drums and bells and scraping sounds and so on. But the whole time it did feel coherent rhythmically, and even if that big build where the drums would really smash, the first time it came, I thought it was going to kick into like a more formal beat, but even then it was just like chimerical, it was just ephemeral, and then it sort of went away, and it only came back at certain junctures. But after I heard that first articulation, I had a sense for what it was doing. But it was like the tune that's just out of perspective from the normal world, the tune that's like, it feels like it shouldn't work, it feels like it's again completely this abstract psychedelic Wonderland type of configuration, but somehow it works and we got through it. So yeah, it's not one of their more like catchy tunes. I wouldn't imagine this got played on the radio very much, but I do appreciate the audacity of it. And if you're going to make a tune that's about going into this realm where I know people will debate like, oh well, it's not like really supposed to be psychedelic, even though it's come to be associated with hallucinogens and that type of experience. I think in pop culture it is intimately bound up with that sort of idea or atmosphere, and I think this very much hit on that. So yeah, mission accomplished, I would say, even if it's definitely more of an eccentric, like abstract tune. As I said, we'll come back for Nothing in Common. I'll start with the club mix and then we'll go on from there. Ultimately, and in fact, in the world of trance and techno, often the club mix is sort of the like, it's the one that's the most like dance floor. So perhaps I should start with the 7-inch single. That does seem to be on side one, so I'll start there, I guess. It's just, the raver in me that's like, oh, well, club mix, clearly you start with that. In any case, I guess this comes from a motion picture, which has Tom Hanks and Jackie Gleason. Well, I've never seen the film, so yeah, I won't have any reference point there. But I do look forward to this, and then as I said, after that, we'll see what can come next for Thompson Twins. So shout out to all the people who've been here since the early phase of the journey. It is a deep dive where if I go too long, people will ask about it, which, in a way I enjoy when it's polite, which it definitely has been in this regard. But I enjoy that in a way because it's like, oh, okay, so people are enjoying that journey and want to hear more, and have me experience more of the tunes of a particular band. So I do appreciate the occasional reminders that have happened in this deep dive. And yeah, like I said, when we come back, we'll be up to that record. Let me know what you think of this. I will see you then. Peace.